with another amazing hit single that will soon be number one. Welcome with me, my good friend Willie J. Hey, Willie J, how you doing?
Man, I'm blessed this Christmas holiday season. Thanks for having me, pal. What's going on with you, man? How are you today?
Merry Christmas. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't sleep in as much as I told myself I was going to, but I got good sleep and,
same.
got up and um, I did something different this year for Christmas presents, because it's just myself and my mom and my brother, I I handed it to them in the
Yeah.
the envelope that they came from Amazon, and I was like, I really went all out with wrapping paper this year.
Took it back to the fundamentals, fundamental Christmas fundamentals, huh? Where that was a
Yeah.
thing. That was a thing once upon a time, you
Oh
know?
yeah.
When we were little coming up. So yeah,
Wrapping them in newspaper and stuff like that, because
yeah,
you do what you
yeah,
got to do,
yeah, man.
rip up the J.C. Penney catalog, because you either
Yeah.
got what you wanted out of the catalog or you didn't for Christmas, and it's no good now. So
Right. Exactly.
there's a whole bunch of people that don't even know what we're talking about, either the J.C. Penney catalog or being so broke that you're wrapping things in newspaper. Well,
Mhm.
let's talk about your song. You got a new song that will soon be another chart topper. The song is called Without You. Tell us a little bit about the song.
Oh man, thanks again for having me. We're so elated, man, my brother. Uh, Shouts out to the PME Dream Team. You're part of that Dream Team. Aaron, Mick, and everyone, and Champ, and I don't want to get to naming names. All over the globe, all over the world. We're just elated to put this one out. Due to the dedication, I decided to record this record in LA. I had an LA session, Los Angeles, Cali, my second home literally, and where our sister company is, my buddies, the music doctors of over 20 plus years. We were just, yeah, man, having a blast a few months ago, actually, a little bit over a month ago. And I had sat on this record for a while, man. These songs, it's like couldn't imagine. They come from an intimate space, a personal, intimate fellowship type of space, where I'm singing, from that premises of or that basis of AGAPE is like what I like to call it, agape love, and it's vertical once again. It's directed to the Lord first, to God first, in the most personal, intimate way, right? But then it's horizontal too, about that significant other that you love. And thirdly, after it came out, so blessed and well, and our LA team loving it, and everyone who's heard it, man, showing it love, and they just love it, man. Without You, it's just that song that where you just know you can't do it without God. But with Him, all things are possible, and we can do all things through Him who strengthened us who strengthens us because He loved us. And it's love, 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 love. It's the follow-up to Couldn't Imagine. Same
Mm.
concept, same formula, but the dedication is what sets it apart, right? I just made a post today. I think Instagram was the first one, first post I made today. And like you said, I didn't sleep in today, man. I worked out, and I'm just so excited and elated about the song, man. And
Mm.
child trafficking, human trafficking is the why. We're known for. So the way we came in this game, man, we live by the word or the name pure mission. Like we're doing missions. It's not just a song. Yeah, it started with something personal that we sing, our love letter, love song to God, and that you can sing to your significant other. It could be a wedding song as well. Um, but the dedication is something that hits home too. It's a great tragic situation in our country and outside of our country. Over 500,000 kids go missing, and missing persons. That's not including missing persons who aren't children. So, every year. And I was compelled, and that's where you see the rose with the wings on the front cover. So we're hoping to bring awareness. We decided to dedicate it to the awareness and the cause and awareness of child and human trafficking. So
Mm.
yeah, so I'm
Oh, good
excited,
stuff.
man. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And then just to add a little icing on the cake, Never Stop Winning 2.0 made it back up to number one. And today it's still number
Yes.
two and number three and number 29 in its three
Yeah.
categories.
Yeah.
Just to kind of, and it's available for 99 cents. So you can get Without You on Amazon. And we're going to drop the link here in a minute for it. You can absolutely get that on Amazon, music singles. And you
Yeah.
can on Amazon, you can get Never Stop Winning 2.0 for 99 cents. So 99 cents for the book, $1.29. I mean, for just a little over $2, you can get Willie's latest book and his latest single. And then you can go
Yeah.
back and be like, oh, well, I need to get Couldn't Imagine too while I'm here. All the thing I love most about this time of the day on Christmas is and there are sometimes when it's even a little stressful. I get it, especially when you got kids around and stuff. And, but now all of the hustle and bustle's over. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe you have lunch, maybe you have dinner. If you're like our house, we just finished our big lunch, ate too much. Hate to say that, but I did. Very rarely do I say that anymore these days, but I did today. Um, and so the rest of the day is just kind of chill. I mean, you can watch some football
Yeah.
or go live with friends or whatever, but it's a great time to
Yeah.
surf the internet and to find things. And, maybe you didn't get what you wanted for Christmas, but maybe now you can get the book or the song or the thing that, can kind
Yeah.
of refresh and fill your soul too.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It was a surprise release. This was a unique way of releasing the record. This was something God told me to do in meditation. He's like, I don't do, Couldn't Imagine was pushed a totally different way too. So you just really have to be open to keeping certain formulas, of course, but being flexible, like not being afraid to do something different. And typically, you don't see a lot of surprise singles just pop up out of thin air. And it's doing really well so far. And I think it's timely too for the season you mentioned. For some people, out to the people that have lost loved ones who's passed on, like myself and even you, Steve, with my mom, grandmothers, and all of the causes, that we stand for with the breast cancer during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But this is another type of month where you just may be feeling like, wow, I just can't, I can't really do this the way that I want it without you. Ultimately, God, of
Mhm.
course, first, but just on a horizontal human level, my prayers out and condolences to those who are spinning that, filling that void of that significant loved one, other child, mom, dad, whatever it may be. That song is for you as well. So it's a pretty broad topic. And
Yeah, yeah,
2.0, thank you again, you supporters. We released that during Thanksgiving. So now we're doing a Christmas release. And um, you know, salute to you, buddy. I'm loving the way you put the fire under my feet, man. You keep us growing with the flow. And we appreciate you, man. And you guys, it was number one twice. You mentioned that. I think I looked the other day on Christmas Eve, and yeah, it was number one in a couple categories, and still
yeah.
holding on to the like number two spot. So I think that's amazing, and it's great momentum to drop in dropping this new single. When you say it kind of
Mm. Oh
coincide.
yeah,
So thank you guys. I'm so grateful. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving and gratitude. It's another moment of gratitude. So thank you for all of you
yes,
loyal global supporters. Couldn't be here
yeah.
without you.
Appreciate it so much. I mean, it's really important for everybody to share who they are and share it with the people,
Yeah.
and let the people know. I know you're thinking about your mom today, and I'm thinking about my dad. Who
Oh yeah.
they're
Oh
in
yeah.
heaven and they're looking down on us and smiling and stuff, but they're not here physically with us. And we'd
Right.
like to give them great big hugs today, but
Mm-hmm.
um, I
Yeah.
love the tie in between that. And then when you throw in on top of that the human trafficking, especially when you start talking about child trafficking and stuff like that, um,
Yeah.
there is for every one of those people that are missing, there is somebody, whether it be a parent or
Yeah.
someone that is longing for them, missing them. Their Christmas isn't what Christmas should be because that person is missing. And so to tie those two
Yeah.
together, I think that's just kind of the
Yeah.
parallel, and a great
Yeah,
opportunity for you to
yeah,
be able to be, in a really small way, but in such a hugely significant way too, really a part of something totally
yeah,
massive.
yeah. Absolutely. Well said, my friend. Yeah. Yeah. To our prayers definitely go. You can feel that, from loved ones who's gone through that, and just the families who feel that absentee from that loved one. Somebody's missing a daughter, man, and a son
Yeah.
right now, and someone's missing a mom and a dad. Believe it or not, it's a genderless issue. There's both little girls and boys coming up
Mm.
missing due to this tragedy, and women and men as well. That's the crazy part. So our prayers go out, and PME would like to wish you a Merry Christmas. And we know who the real reason, right, Steve, for the season is, but we do want to cater to the hearts of the human soul, the human race, which is the ultimate race, humanity,
Mm.
right? So
Yes.
you right. So the
Yeah.
one the only ones that's going to matter when all of this is said and done. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? That's who God is coming back for. Not buildings, not denominations, not a race of people, not you know what I'm saying? Like he's coming
Mhm.
back for souls that
Yeah.
that belongs to him anyway. So, you know,
Yeah.
so
Absolutely.
God is paramount. And that's why we say that. And let me say this real quick too, Steve. Other than saying God, for the mere fact, or maybe for the reasonings of a successful milestone being accomplished, we're known for putting those hashtags out, right? And those uh interviews where we tell people that God is paramount, or masterminds, and they catch on to that. But these are the moments where God is, I believe, when you say most paramount, where there's such a great need.
Mm. Oh yeah. Yeah. And I was listening the other day. And I know you've heard this one a zillion times too. The how could a
Yeah,
loving God allow, kind of a thing. And what we have to understand is how much God is working in it. One of my
yeah.
close personal friends spent about 3 months totally homeless, like living under bridges, kind of homeless. Um,
Mm,
and it took a while to be able to get beyond that anger. And I totally understand that,
yeah,
sense and feeling of abandonment. But as she began to work through it, began to really see the hand of God in that
yeah,
situation. And we have to understand that that same free choice that we have to do all of the stupid crap we do, is the same free choice that other people have. And sometimes they use it even, in the worst of sort of ways. But
yeah.
God is in the middle of it, and he's working things out. And
Always.
he sees that, especially on days like today. I mean, he is the absolute literal comforter and protector, and the source for, all those that are hurting. And I
Yeah,
just really pray that everybody, in the midst of everything that you're going through, whatever it might be, loss of family, homelessness, you got a
yeah,
child that's missing, any of those kind of things, that you can
yeah,
take a moment, you can listen to the song and just really focus yourself on where would you be without, the one that really allows and helps you and gets you through the kind of things.
yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Vertical, where would I be without God, who is always paramount in these type of moments, and you know, painful, painful scenarios. And secondly, like you just said, where would I be without that significant other who was always such a valuable source of
Yeah.
friendship and la familia? Like, where would I be? So it's yeah, we're yeah, and we know God's breath is on it, man. Um, Yeah, his breath is on it. I've been getting a lot of calls and DMs about it already. And that's just from the snippet. Now they're saying, oh, I gotta go download it and buy it, and
Mhm.
all these different things. So they're being blessed already by it. So, you know what someone else
Um,
said? It's like it was one review I found very interesting. And someone texted me this, and DM said, wow, the rasp. the rasp in that in your voice in this song, the tone,
Mhm.
it tells a story of its own. And that's what I want to say. You have no clue how deep these stories go.
Mhm.
That's where it
Yeah.
comes from. Yeah, that what you hear is grit, that grit that comes from grimy, painful processes where we learn to grow with the flow. That's sometimes uncomfortable, but rewarding, worth it, but really can't pick and choose the turbulence sometimes. And yeah, comes with the turf, man. So hang in there, my brothers and sisters
Yeah,
out there.
absolutely.
Okay.
Just to leave you specifically, Willie, with a couple of words of encouragement, let me read to you a couple of reviews that maybe you've seen, maybe you haven't seen on your books. Because
Oh,
people,
cool.
reviews mean some cool
Yeah.
stuff. It lets
Awesome.
people know. William says, I've been dealing with a lot lately, and this book gives me a fresh perspective. The author has a way of taking heavy topics and making them feel lighter without ignoring the
Wow.
truth. I actually felt stronger after finishing it. I recommend it to anyone going through a tough season.
Wow.
Um,
Oh
and
man.
Yeah, and
That's
Bruno
dope.
says,
That's dope.
what I liked most about the book is that it didn't feel fake or overly motivational speakery in tone. Willie J talks about real struggles and made it easy to connect with. I
Oh
appreciate the
man.
spiritual side of it too and felt it added a lot of depth. It's one of those books you can go back to whenever you need encouragement.
Oh man. Wow. That's
And
awesome, Juice.
I'll read you one more. Anna says, this
Keep it
book
cool.
gave me clarity. I didn't even know I needed it. Willie J explained how to push past fear and step into who God called you to be. The way he breaks things down makes it easy to understand and apply. I'd recommend it to anyone who feels stuck or discouraged.
Oh man. Wow. You just made my day again, man. Those are some powerful interviews. That's why we do what we do. Right there.
Yes.
Those are the core reasons of why we do what we do. To
Yeah.
empower people, change lives, and create hope through arts, love, business, and entertainment. Thank you, brother. Appreciate
Yeah,
you, my brother.
absolutely.
Definitely
Well, I
grateful
appreciate
for
you
you,
being
man.
here on with us. We're here, not because Willie and I need to be visible. I mean, the truth of the matter is we could be happy wherever. And we
Yeah,
wouldn't write the books we write or sing the songs that we sing or any of those kind of things if it wasn't for the people that we know we're meant to serve and the lives that we want to
that's right.
touch. We appreciate all of you,
Yeah,
and we're here for you, and that's why
here
we do
for
it.
you, praying for
And
you,
yeah, and ultimately,
always.
we want to help you have the visibility that you need, that you were born for in life too. And that's, more than anything, that's what we do all day long is help people,
Yeah,
rise to the level that they were born for and meant to be in.
absolutely. Well, Merry Christmas to you
Yeah.
guys, man, to you and your family, Steve, and everyone, who's probably gonna watch maybe the replay of this,
Yes.
and those who are tuned in. So big blessings to you and blessings.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Thanks so
sir.
much, Willie. Have a great rest of your Christmas day, and we'll be
You too,
talking
my
soon.
brother. Talk soon, brother. Thanks.
Bye.
Peace.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you have a great rest of your Christmas. We will, of course, be back on again tomorrow, and we'll be back to our more regular talking about your visibility and stuff like that. But yes, absolutely. Happy birthday to Jesus. And do go and get Without You. The link is in the comments here. Hope you have a really great and Merry Christmas. Thanks.